AITA for destroying my family after they stole my children's college fund for my brother's fake medical emergency? I, 35M, established physician, come from a family where success was always a complicated concept. My younger brother Jake, 31M, was the perpetual dreamer, the golden child who could do no wrong, while I was the boring one who chose stability over glamour. Growing up, our dynamic was crystal clear. Jake would pitch wild business ideas at family dinners, everything from blockchain-enabled dog walking apps to cryptocurrency meditation retreats. Our parents would beam with pride, calling him innovative and a visionary. Meanwhile, I was quietly building my medical practice, saving for my children's future, and being told I was too practical. Let me set the scene. I'm a pediatric oncologist. My work isn't just a job, it's a calling. I've seen real medical emergencies, children fighting for their lives, families facing impossible odds. So when my parents called about Jake's life-threatening medical situation, I was initially concerned. The call came on a Tuesday evening. My mother was hysterical, talking about Jake needing an urgent procedure that would change everything. My father was equally dramatic, suggesting this was Jake's breakthrough moment. Red flags should have gone up immediately, but family conditioning runs deep. Jake's latest venture was a wellness startup, focused on what he called transformative medical experiences. In reality, it was another half-baked idea that required significant funding. The procedure in question was an elective, experimental treatment that had zero medical necessity but would look great in marketing materials. Here's where it gets infuriating. My parents, who were co-trustees of a college fund I'd been building for my 2 children since their birth, withdrew nearly $250,000. Every penny I'd carefully saved, every sacrifice I'd made to ensure my kids would have educational opportunities, was gone in an instant. When I discovered the missing funds, I was beyond devastated. My kids, ages 12 and 14, had dreams. My daughter wants to become an environmental scientist. My son is passionate about computer engineering. Their futures were being gambled on Jake's latest fantasy. The confrontation was brutal. My parents' defense was a masterclass in gaslighting. Family helps family. They genuinely believed they were doing the right thing. Jake played the victim, claiming the procedure was essential to his business model. He even had the audacity to send me a pitch deck showing how this medical innovation would revolutionize wellness. But here's the kicker: as a physician, I knew immediately this was medical fraud. The procedure had no scientific backing, no genuine health benefit. It was pure marketing snake oil. When I threatened legal action, my entire family turned on me. I was labeled the heartless doctor, who didn't support his brother's dreams. Aunts, uncles, and cousins took sides. Family group chats exploded with accusations and drama. The potential professional consequences were terrifying. As a physician, my reputation is everything. Jake's fraudulent medical claims could potentially trigger an investigation that might threaten my medical license, the very license I'd worked tirelessly to earn and maintain. I consulted legal experts specializing in medical ethics and trust law. Their advice was clear: I needed to take comprehensive action. This wasn't just about recovering money, it was about protecting my children's future and maintaining professional integrity. The legal battle was grueling. I sued my parents to recover the college funds, forcing a forensic accounting of the trust. I filed professional misconduct reports against Jake, ensuring his bogus medical claims would be thoroughly investigated. To my surprise, the medical and legal community rallied around me. Fellow physicians, medical board members, and even some of Jake's own professional contacts were appalled by his actions. They saw through his performative wellness facade. The resolution was both painful and vindicating. My parents were forced to repay the college funds, with significant penalties. Jake's startup collapsed under the weight of legal and professional scrutiny. His medical claims were exposed as complete fabrications. But the real victory was unexpected. Through a GoFundMe and support from my professional network, I not only recovered my children's college fund but exceeded it. Colleagues and even strangers contributed, moved by the story of a father fighting to protect his children's future. My relationship with my family is irrevocably damaged. But my children's educational path is secure. My professional reputation remains intact. And I've learned that true family supports growth, not delusion. TLDR, my family stole my children's entire college fund to support my brother's fake medical emergency startup. I sued them, exposed their fraud, secured my kids' education, and cut toxic family ties. Edit, for those asking, yes, my kids are now set for college. My daughter has already been accepted to a top environmental science program, and my son is exploring computer engineering scholarships. As for Jake, his wellness empire is now a cautionary tale in startup circles. Numerous medical professionals have reached out, sharing similar stories of family dynamics and professional challenges. It's been incredibly validating.